Hi, welcome Automotive Show EKG Canadian Enthusiast. Today on the show we're going to do the finale of the best full-size SUV in North America. Of course, the contenders who are in the final are Jeep Wagoneer, GMC Yukon XL and GMC Yukon and Nissan ARMADA. So before start the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my show. Now trust me, stay with me on this show, you will not be disappointed. Now, if you have seen my previous videos, you would know about specifications about the Jeep Wagoneer, GMC Yukon XL, and the GMC Yukon, and the Nissan ARMADA. So I won't talk about the specs because, as you should know at this point, if you have watched my videos, just so you should know. Let's get up front. In terms of the daily category, Jeep is the best. Interior-wise, Jeep is the best. 10 points for Jeep. The GMC, the twin GMCs gets 9.5 points each, and the Nissan ARMADA simply can't keep up. Not because it's the brand problem, it's just it's too old. 5 points. In terms of comfort, the Jeep again best, 10 points, and the twin GMCs 9.5 each. ARMADA 6 points. In terms of technology, there is no question that Jeep is better. More screens are better, according for one of my special viewers named Joe. 10 out of 10 for a Jeep. GMC gets 9.5 out of 10. So is the Yukon. The Nissan ARMADA gets 4 out of 10. Tech-wise, it's a little bit behind. 4 out of 10. Then, of course, in terms of practicality, the GMCs are far more practical, far more spacious than Jeep actually. 10 out of 10 for the GMC Yukon XL, 9.5 each for the Jeep Wagoneer and the Yukon, and 7 for the Nissan ARMADA. In terms of fuel economy, as you know, the Jeep is surprisingly the most frugal, 3 out of 10. Then the twin GMCs get 2 points out of 10. Then of course Nissan gets 1 point because its V8 is fairly old, and plus it's really bad in gas. In terms of value for money, the GM are the best value proposition. They seem more solid, plus the V8 has more horsepower. That's why I will give it 10 out of 10. Plus, both GMCs get that. The Jeep Wagoneer gets 9.5 out of 10. But compared to the American competition, the Nissan ARMADA is a little bit too expensive in my mind. The trim level I have chosen is the Platinum Reserve or Platinum, so obviously it's a bit expensive side, but if I'm going to do this comparison the right way, I was going to put the most expensive trim levels. Otherwise, there is no point doing this comparison test. Then, of course, the winner of the overall daily category is the Jeep Wagoneer with 52.5 points. Then the twin GMCs gets 50.5 points each, and the Nissan ARMADA 28. So you can see how much the Nissan ARMADA will have to make up if it has to keep up. Then of course, performance. GM is better. 10 out of 10 for the twin GMCs. Jeep gets 9 points. But the Nissan ARMADA surprises with everyone with more horsepower and etc. And a good 0 to 60 time. And the ARMADA does 0 to 60 in 6+ seconds, which is actually quite impressive. So it will get 9.5 out of 10. That's true because the ARMADA has more performance than the Jeep Wagoneer, which is true. In terms of handling, Jeep gets 9 out of 10. The Wagoneer very impressive, but the GMC is better, 10 out of 10. So is the Yukon, and Nissan gets 5 points in terms of handling. In terms of towing, Jeep is class leading, 10 out of 10. 9 points each for the GMCs, and of course, plus the Nissan ARMADA again surprises me. It has more towing capacity than GM's combined, individually compared to. That means it gets 9.5 points out of 10. Then of course, in terms of styling, I would say the Jeep looks best for me, 10 out of 10. For me, the GMCs look very good, 9.5 points each for the Yukon and the Yukon XL. However, for Nissan, I'm not a fan of the styling. Compared for the Americans, it's dated. In terms of brand prestige, I would say the GMC are better, 10 out of 10 for both of the GMCs, and 9.5 for Jeep and 6 out of 10 for Nissan. Future classic standards wise, all of these are future classics, but the Jeep is a classic. There's no question. 10 out of 10, 9.5 each for GMCs individually, and 7 points for the ARMADA. In terms of off-road abilities, In terms of off-road abilities, they're all good. So they get 10 out of 10 each. So that means all 4 get 10 out of 10 in terms of off-road abilities. So overall, the winner, the best full-size SUV in North America is, according to me. If you disagree with me, that's okay. Put comments on the verdict, nothing else. Jeep WAGONER wins with 120 points. Then of course the twin GMCs are tied second best with 118.5 points. Then the ARMADA gets 80 points and finishes third. So what does this show? This shows that Jeep is clearly the better vehicle than GMC, but GM fanboys will always prefer the GMs. So GMCs, that's a fact. But overall, Jeep is the best for me in this verdict. It's okay if you tell me whether you disagree with me or not. Thank you very much.